Hi everyone, we are back with another war video today, and this is going to be war number 11 against the Alliance SSX. For this war, I'm going to be using Omega Red and Quicksilver. This war was planned while out in Vancouver at the Summoners Summit. So Clan and I did do it in a bar before the later in the afternoon Friday event. And like I said before, we're going up against SSX. They had a good amount of their Alliance members at the event as well. So it was a little bit interesting having the war fight while seeing a bunch of people from the other Alliance. On my end, I did not take any fights while with a bunch of people. I did all my fights in one go Saturday morning, so I wasn't distracted the rest of the day. And I did not want anyone looking over my shoulder while I was doing my fights. This first fight, though, we are going to be using Omega Red versus Zemo here. Taking this fight several times. Really pretty straightforward fight. Basically, Omega Red does plenty of damage with the spores and his own combos for a path fight here. And yeah, you don't really need to throw a special. You don't have to worry about cleanse charges, and you can just kind of combo him to death and stay close. So, nice and easy first fight of the war. We are going to change masteries a lot of times this war, so please do not look at my units before and after. I did buy an invul boost or two for this war because it was a very critical war for us to try and finish masters, but all the mastery changes did not help. So this next fight, though, Quicksilver versus Dragon Man. I've done this fight plenty of times. It's very much a nothing fight with tactic attackers, because you won't take degen damage for knocking them down. From the times I've taken this fight, usually just getting as many combos as you can into a medium, light, medium special 2 does plenty of damage from the whiplash. So that's what you'll see me do this fight. So as you can see, we're building medium, light, medium here, special 2, 23 whiplash, and that is plenty of damage to knock out Dragon Man. So very straightforward, easy fight. We're going to make our way to our next fight, which is going to be again on path 7. We're going to take a Darkhawk here. This fight I was a little worried about. He does have the protection, so you have to knock him down. My strategy was to build a bunch of whiplash and in a light ending combo, so I don't refresh said whiplash into a special 2, and that way the whiplash would expire while the trauma's up and while the protection's down. Obviously, you don't want to knock him down here because he gets the auto block feature, which will parry you and punish. So we don't want to take the protection off until we get to our whiplash detonation moment. We also do want to bait special 1s only to start until we have over 300 whiplash, as you will miss him until you do have the 300 velocity. So as you can see, building to our special 2, we're going to want to bait out this last special 1, which he does throw eventually. There we go. Now, we do a medium there. I'm not sure why we did that. Now we're going to do a full combo into a light ending combo into our special 2. Like I said, trauma's there, whiplash expiring. I do make the mistake here. I trigger dexterity, which was not the plan. So when I did that, I'm kind of here now watching. Is the whiplash or the protection going to end first? I see the whiplash will end first, so we get the big damage. That could have went poorly though, and we would have been kind of stuck resetting and just taking a ton of time that we didn't need to deal with. So now we're building to our next special 2 though. Obviously we're going to have a lot less whiplash here. Take the special 1. We were late there, could have got punished. Full combo ending in light, special 2. And 9 whiplash will end with the trauma, so we take a big chunk there. Here, make the mistake of trying to punish the special 1 while he has the auto block up, and so we get punished. Does a little bit of damage, but nothing crazy. We're going to wait it out now. Full combo though with the protection down, and Darkhawk goes down. So not the best fight, but pretty happy with the strategy I came up with. Just could have been a little bit better execution. We are now going up against Kingpin here. This is an extended Kingpin, and we're gonna use Omega Red. Should be a very easy, straightforward fight. We just don't want to parry at the beginning, which of course we do. Just to give him increased power gain. But yeah, I don't think we make any other mistakes here. We're gonna lock in with 15 spores. We obviously want to bait special ones only from him. Here he throws it. Combo, get close, lock back in. 15 spores. Like I said, could have been a much better played fight. With more spores, it would have sped it up significantly. But we're staying close, knocking him down. And yeah. I mean, Omega Red vs. Kingpin, pretty hard to die here. And he goes down. Our next fight is going to be against Terrax on node 40, I believe. We are using Quicksilver here. Reason is that he will not take rock field damage once I have the 3 debuffs up. So pretty easy. Quicksilver doesn't trigger any buffs, so he doesn't have to worry about the other parts of this node. He doesn't rely on energy damage. And yeah. So we're going to do, plan is 2 special 1s and do our special 2 to double the whiplash while we have close to, while we have terminal velocity. So we're going to knock him down here. Combo into our special 1. We just want to do one more special 1 at some point. For Terrax's specials, we just want to take him into block. No reason to try and risk it. So I think he's going to throw it here. Oh, well. Yeah. Very resistant to throw the special 2. Here it comes out into block. We will dex the tail end of it. Parry. Oh, and yeah, we do kind of screw up the timing. So not 2 special 1s into a special 2. We do medium, light, medium into a special 2 here just to get increased damage from the trauma. But yeah, we're kind of stuck here where we don't have much whiplash. He has still 40% health. So I think we're going to try and build our special 2 and just double the whiplash we have while on terminal velocity at this point. So a little slow here. I definitely could have played it cleaner. But yeah, I mean, pretty hard to die here. Relic, full combo, special 2, double the whiplash, 42 whiplash. What was that? 26%, 27% health. Medium, light, medium, and that will end the fight. So, easy fight. Like I said, really hard to die there, but just a little on the slow end for me, for sure. Our next fight, we are going to be switching masteries again. No, not for the last time. We have to do it 2 more times. So, we're switching masteries here. Omega Red versus Fury. I've taken this fight before. Last time I got a little bit unlucky trying to heavy counter into a special 2. At the tail end of Nick Fury's health. We're not going to make that mistake again. We are going to use a combat regen just to deal with the incinerate damage a little bit at the beginning. But otherwise, want to limit hits while the incinerate debuffs will apply, and you can more freely hit with the poison phase, obviously, as Omega Red is immune. But yeah, staying close, heavy countering to lock in spores is the name of the game here. So we're trying to stay close. We're getting a decent amount of incinerate, but nothing crazy. Bait the heavy counter with our own right away to lock back in. We did a good job of getting a good amount of spores up. One more time, heavy counter again, 29 spores. So tons of damage coming out. So we push him to second life. We want to bait a heavy or bait a special 2. We bait a heavy, lock back in. Now we can try and bait a special 2 while our degen's there to keep the spores locked in. Bait the special 2, bait a heavy counter again. And yeah, that's going to be it for Nick Fury. A little bit of a combo at the end just to get out of there. But really happy with that fight. Next, we do have this Attuma on node 47. Mega Red's the best option in my opinion here. Just because you don't really have to hit him much, so he shouldn't be throwing a bunch of specials. A lot of time I try and corner myself. I don't think I do that at the beginning here. But basically, we only want to hit him with heavy attacks once we have a good amount of spores up. So you'll see me do a couple mediums at the beginning. But yeah, once you have good amount of spores up, you keep blocking with D-Gen. Not much issue there. You can heavy counter Attuma's heavies pretty easily, as you'll see I was there with 19 spores up. You don't want to try and heavy counter special 1, and you don't want to try and heavy counter him while above a bar power, because he can throw that special 1 before your heavy finishes, and you'll get punished for it. But as you can see, fight's going down super quick. We're gonna try and bait one more heavy here, heavy counter, and that's gonna be it. So, 35-second fight. Omega Red versus Attuma, no issues at all. Our 8th fight is going to be Quicksilver versus Mysterio here. That fight I've taken plenty of times. It is a slow fight. And the big worry here is you parry on accident, eat a couple combos, or the brute force just gets to you. So my plan is always to try and push him to a special 1, bait it out at the start, and then heavy counter, so I can increase the rate at which I get my velocity. And then once you're over 300 velocity, I can push Mysterio to special 2s and not have to worry about dealing with the miss. You don't really want a heavy counter after that, in my opinion, mainly because I don't want to get pushed to terminal velocity, have it run out, and then be kind of stuck where I'm not able to hit him if he throws a special 2 again. I've never had that happen, but it is something I do worry about a bit. And for when to trigger your whiplash here, whenever really works for this fight, you'll just see I kind of just do it opportunistically. Not really a rhyme or reason for that. If you detonate with 50 whiplash without any specials, or you detonate with 27 and 23 whiplash without any specials, it should do the same damage, I believe. But as you can see, Mysterio is playing nicely, throwing the special 1s pretty quickly. Here, trying to get it out. And yeah, medium light medium again with 15 whiplash, just to keep chipping away. Push him to the special 2. I do prefer the special 2 over the special 1, mainly because he places the power drain debuff on you and you can heal a bit from it. Not that it does a bunch, I'm sure it does 2% maybe. But I just find it easier to deal with. So, another special 2 we're baiting. Building up a decent amount of whiplash. So we're gonna medium, light, medium at some point here. Here it comes. Keep those special 1s so we can keep doing some more combos to build some more. And now we have them very close. Just want to build up a little more whiplash. Medium, light, medium, 12 whiplash, 10% health, and yeah, Mysterio goes down. So, safe fight, but it is a slow fight, but I've taken it a bunch of times now, so I feel pretty comfortable with it. Our next fight is going to be our Omega Red versus Killmonger here on the boss node. We did debate sending a couple other champs, but since Omega Red was already on my team, I figured it would be fine. But several mistakes are made here, and this fight kind of goes a little more dangerous than I thought it would go. Going in, I planned to only do medium, medium, our medium attacks and heavy attacks, because that's what the attacks are with the tentacle. That way I don't have to worry about reverb. That might have been the bad choice, just because it is going to get me cornered here. But baiting Killmonger's heavies and heavy countering with your own, super easy to keep the degen up. So that's what we're doing here. Doing a good job. We're clearly winning the health race, but we are starting to get cornered here. And that was my big worry. I am not comfortable fully dexing Killmonger's heavy while I'm in my own corner. And the other issue is we're going to keep losing our spores since we're not able to hit into Killmonger's block while he has the counter punches up. So we lost a lot of our spores. We're up at 16, which isn't too bad. Here he throws a special 2. And I probably should have dexed out of the tail end of that. As you saw, it did a good amount of damage into block. I wasn't sure the best approach for staying close to him to keep the spores up versus, you know, trying to take as little damage into block. So I definitely got to play this much cleaner. But yeah, as you can see, we're close in the corner with a lot of this fight. I threw the special 2s mainly just to get out of there. I don't want to get pinned in, like I said. Here we make the mistake of hitting into his block while he has a counter bunch up. Thankfully, he doesn't do a full combo punish. But we have a good amount of spores up now. We're heavily countering to keep him locked in. And he throws a special 2 here. We're going to do a combo. I probably should just put a full combo there to get out of there. Instead, I take more hits in the block. We're going to lock in spores one more time. And we do end the fight. But really close. Really sloppy on my end. But yeah, thankfully it didn't cost me a death. We do unfortunately end up losing this war. This was a critical war to put us in a good spot to finish Masters. So 3-6, not our best performance. But yeah, we got to finish strong to give ourselves a chance of finishing Masters. But GG's to SSX and all their players. But that's going to do it for this video. So thank you for watching.